Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews. Today we got us a beer mail package. This comes from Donovan and the guys out there at Servall Liquors in San Diego. Craftcity.com on the internet. If you out in the San Diego area, stop by, tell Donovan and the guys I said hello. And if you're not, get on the internet, look up craftcity.com, and if you see some tasty beers on there you like, and your state allows them to ship beers to you, you can place your order, and they'll package them up real nice in this special packaging made for beers to be shipped in, so you don't have any breakage, and they'll get them right out to you guys. Alright, let's see what we've got from Donovan and the guys out there today. This is Second Chance Beer Company. Seize the Coffee IPA. Now, they've taken a couple, usually your coffees is in your porters and your stouts, and I have seen some brown ales that has coffee in them, but not usually an IPA. So, and these guys are out of San Diego, California. And this is a 6.5% ABV beer and 65 IBUs. And it says here, seized on 07/27/2016. So this beer, not even a month old, about 3 weeks old, so ought to be fairly tasty. Alright, the next one out of here, this is Modern Times, and I have had some of their beers. I've got them from Donovan and the guys out there before. This is Fortunate Islands with Grapefruit Zest, a hoppy, zesty wheat beer. So, and this is a 5%er, and it's in a big bottle. And it says here, 46 IBUs, Citra, Amarillo hops, wheat malt, 2-row caramel Vienna over malts. So, not a big beer, coming in at 5%, but it's got the ABV and the IBUs on here. Now, I'm not sure whether they date their stuff or not. I can't recall. I don't see anything standing out on the bottle, but we'll take a closer look and see when we do the review. So, alright, next one here, last one on the top layer here. This is Stumblefoot Brewing Company, Hop Stumps Up IPA series. And it says Nelson on here, so that's probably the hops they've used in this. It's an IPA. It says it's 7.5% alcohol by volume. Not seeing any kind of dating standing out on the bottle. Not noticing anything as far as dating on the label. So, a lot of the California companies do not date their stuff for some reason. I guess the stuff flies off the shelf so fast they don't worry about it. Y'all know how I feel about that. They need to have a damn date on it, especially if they're reducing an IPA or a low ABV beer. So, alright, let's get down into the bottom layer here. And what we've got next is Coronado Brewing Company Pumpkin Drublick. Ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. Seasonal selection. I have had some of Coronado's beers, and they are usually pretty tasty. And they do the silkscreen bottle like Stone does. There's no label actually on here. This is an 8%er. It is a pumpkin beer, and I'm not seeing any kind of dating on there. I'm pretty sure it's this year's edition. It would be nice to see a date on it, but it is what it is here, guys. So let me set this can down here on the side and set this up here. A pumpkin beer in August. Well, it's better than June. I mean, I've actually seen this stuff come out at the end of June before. They try to rush these seasons, guys. Every year, and they can get earlier and earlier. And 90-some degrees, and everybody's at the beach, and they're producing pumpkin beers. Alright, the next one out of the box here, and this says Ale to the Chief from Avery. And this is probably going to be a big beer. Not too big. This is only an 8.1% alcohol by volume beer. And they're known for producing those 16, 17, 21%ers and bigger. They do those big beers very, very well, guys. Very, very tasty. And those beers, it's really not critical to have a date on, because those beers are going to keep for 20 years. Most of them are dark beers and stuff. But not seeing any kind of date on it either, so probably wouldn't want to sell this one too long. And it's got a bunch of writing on here, which is so small I'd have to put my glasses on to read it. So we'll probably try to get to this one pretty quick since it's only an 8%er. It says brewed with Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. But like I said, I'm not seeing any kind of dating on the bottle here, and they don't see anything on the label. So it is what it is. I'm going to check this one and set it down and set that one up there. Alright. Next one out, and it is the last one. This is Hop Freshener Series India Pale Ale brewed with lemon zest, lemon, and grassy 8.5% alcohol by volume. And this says Hop Freshener Series. Concept, the hop concept is what it's got on the neck ring up here. And it feels like it's silkscreened on the bottle. I don't think it's a label. But the rest of this is down here on the bottom. Here's they stick on the label. It looks like, feels like. Not seeing anything dated on it. I just don't know why those guys out there figure that they can produce these beers and not put any kind of date on it. That's the biggest fuss I've got about those California beers. Evidently they fly off the shelf, and they don't have to worry about putting a date on the beers. We need to get that changed now, don't we? Yes, we do. All right, guys. Like I said, I don't see anything written on it. It is an IPA, so we probably need to get to it pretty quick. So let me slide this one around to the side. That looks like an air freshener. They're calling it a hop freshener. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombers and a 16-ounce can from the guys out there at Servall Liquors. And if you're in San Diego area, like I said, stop by and see them, see what they got. They're supposed to have a massive beer selection. And if you're not in that area, get on the internet, craftcity.com. Check them out. All right, guys, let's get these things into the fridge. Speaking of the fridge, let's go see what's in that fridge today.